Hello everybody and welcome back to the second World Cup weekly recap of this year's 2015 FIFA Women's World Cup. So we have 3 round of 16 games to cover today, then all 4 quarterfinal matches. First, England faced Norway. The Lionesses had never won a knockout stage game before, but that changed in this game. It was 0-0 at halftime, but all the goals were scored in the second half. The English came from behind after conceding about 10 minutes after halftime, scoring in the 61st and 76th minute, winning 2-1. In the round of 16, the USA took on underdogs Colombia, who historically upset the world number 3 France in the group stage. The big turning point in the game was when the Colombian goalkeeper Perez was sent off for a bad tackle while trying to get the ball. Abby Wambach simply needed to score the penalty and the US would lead 1-0. But she missed badly. Luckily for the Americans, Alex Morgan grabbed a goal shortly after the miss from the spot. The United States would get another PK later that game, and Carly Lloyd scored it to lead the U.S. to a 2-0 victory over Colombia. 2011's champions Japan faced the Netherlands in the final round of 16 fixture, a game the East Asian country won. They got off to a great start, scoring just 10 minutes in. They sealed the win in the 78th minute, with Sakaguchi giving them a 2-0 lead. The Dutch grabbed a late consolation goal, making the final score 2-1. Now to the quarterfinals. In what was probably the most exciting game of the tournament so far, the Germans took on the French in a game that went all the way to a penalty shootout. Nassib scored for France in the 64th minute, but a late penalty converted by Sasic sent the game into extra time. No goals were scored, but France had a golden opportunity in the 117th minute with what should have been a simple finish. But the ball went out of play very close to the goal due to a bad touch by the French player. Germany ended up winning the game in a penalty shootout, 5-4, thanks to a save by Angerer to deny Laviguez. Next up, the USA versus China. This was a rematch from the 1999 final where the US won. The same result happened this time around, a win for the United States. This time it was 1-0, with Carly Lloyd scoring a header in the 51st. Next up, Australia were hoping to perform another upset against the top team, playing against Japan. The game was level for almost the entire time, until Iwabuchi found the back of the net for Japan 87 minutes in, sending the Japanese to the Women's World Cup semifinals. The last match in the quarters saw England facing the host nation Canada. England got off to a dream start with 2 goals in rapid succession, taking a 2-0 lead not even 15 minutes into the game, silencing the crowd in Vancouver. Canada would get one back shortly before halftime and nearly got an equalizer on multiple occasions after that. But time ran out and they never got that second goal. Final score, England 2, Canada 1. England defied the odds yet again and soared into the semifinals, where they will take on Japan for a spot in the final. The winner of that match will face either Germany or the United States in the 2015 FIFA Women's World Cup final. Thank you all for watching today's episode of World Cup Weekly Recap. We will see you in a week.